Yeah, what's up? Are you good?
Easy.
Yeah, man.
And yourself?
Oh no, I'm awesome, man. I'm awesome. Yeah. Welcome back to the takeover. Yeah, man. Welcome back to Takeover. It is episode 54.
Isn't it 55? Yeah.
Damn right. Shit. Episode 55. Oh shit. It's a Friday night, man. It's a Friday night. Yeah, episode 55. Thank you for joining us, man. My name is Tony, and I'm with Big Marv.
Yes, sir. What's up?
I wrote here. There's something I want to tell you. So, Marvin. So, I've got this other friend called Marvin.
Okay.
Frenemy, you want to call it that, right?
Okay.
Marv, we've got a history. But there's this thing that he used to do, right?
Yeah.
Every time we meet girls, right? So, of course, we introduce each other. What's your name? And then every time, at first it surprised me, but every time it gets to him, his name is Marvin.
Yeah.
So he'll say, my name is Marvin, but not gay. You laugh, right?
Yeah.
Now the issue is, we used to, I don't know, maybe it was, we were going through a parent run, but we used to like get to chill with people that are not so smart. Okay. They don't know Marvin Gaye. Oh. So they don't know where that, it's like, yeah, but nobody said you gay. Dude, it used to be, like, I used to crack up. And from there, I just know, okay, who we dealing with. That was like a litmus test to understand what type of people you are chilling with.
The caliber.
Yeah, the caliber. Because if that shit goes above your head, right, and you don't know who Marvin Gaye is, I'm not saying like it's like 30 seconds where people use 30 seconds as a barometer, intelligence now, which is, I find it stupid. But if that shit goes above your head, bruh, I have to question how much general knowledge shit you know.
You know, yeah.
You understand? So Marvin used to say that, man.
I'm going to start using that.
and the girls, that's so funny because the girls that know Marvin Gaye, they found it so like, oh shit, this guy is witty, you know, he's got bars.
And in some way, it's an in into a girl. Because
of course,
the minute you say, I'm Marvin, but I'm not gay, you're already giving her an idea that, oh shit, he's into me. So he's trying to hit on me.
That's for the dumb ones.
Yeah.
That's for the dumb ones.
Yeah.
But the ones that are well versed in life, you know, they understand, man. Would say, oh, he's playing on the name gay. Yeah. But yeah, man. That's the first one. One thing that is happening, which I don't understand, and which is kind of interesting to me. Kanye West is busy with a tour.
Yeah.
Without dropping an album.
Yeah. Only Kanye can do that.
He's had sold out 3 performances. Sold out. Right? And he hasn't dropped. I actually read somewhere today that he's made 12 million without dropping an album. Imagine that shit, dog.
Imagine.
He's made 12 million from the streaming because he's breaking streaming records on Apple. He's made it from merch. He's selling Donda merch.
Yeah.
And is making it on ticket sales.
Yeah.
Because those are sold out sales. I understand, sold out shows. How fucking... to me, when I read that, I was like, wow. Wow. There's people that have dropped albums that can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who drop albums and can't even go on a stadium tour because they're not that strong. Imagine someone going on a stadium tour. That's a tour.
Yeah. Three stops.
Three stadiums. And the album hasn't even... Whew.
We have to give Kanye the credit for being a fucking genius. I don't know if... Well, the last time when an album was so anticipated was when he and 50 dropped at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And he was also involved in that, right? But before that, or even after that, this album is so anticipated people are going crazy.
Yeah.
People are going crazy, bro.
Nah, Kanye's a genius.
You know?
And sorry. And the thing is, he's so smart that he's such a genius that he's baiting us. Just when we start to lose hope and get pissed, he'll host another listening session. So we'd get to hear the material, but then it's not there for me to own.
Yeah. But to look deeper into that, one thing that I saw that he's doing is that he's making an album and getting immediate feedback. Because there are songs that from the first performance to the third have changed twice already. There was a song that Jay-Z was not there. On the second performance is there. He's now not there anymore. Now he's replaced by Da Baby. Do you understand? So we're helping him make a good album.
Exactly.
You understand? We're giving him immediate response to him to fucking do a great album. That is so fucking genius, bro. By the time it drops, he knows how successful it can be. It's not like in the dark. He knows what people have been saying online, what people have saying. The guys that have gone to the stadium, they come back online and give feedback. Yep. He looks at the feedback, or his team looks at the feedback. No. Can you twist this? They don't like that. Twist it. Because after the second performance, a lot of people are saying, that is probably one of Jay-Z's weakest verses in a while. It's gone.
It's gone. You know, every time he hosts
So we're critiquing an album that he's still making. So by the time it comes out, it's got to be close to perfect, as close as possible.
Yep.
Wow.
After every show of those 3 shows, for the first 2, after every show, I would go to Mike Dean's Twitter page just to check. Because I know Mike Dean can't help it. He always tweets something. And his tweets always tell us that Kanye's tweaking this, Kanye's doing this, because he mixes for Kanye and sound engineers for Kanye. So I always go to Kanye to see if Kanye's doing any changes. All of Kanye since what is that album?
Like, what change has Mike Dean spoken about, and then you saw it happen?
The Jay-Z part.
Oh, the Jay-Z part.
It's like the song with Jay-Z. He said the song with Jay-Z might be changed. Might. What happened with the third performance?
This is crazy, man. And this guy spent time at the Mercedes-Benz, whatever, fucking stadium there. And it's so crazy. I think Mercedes-Benz or even the stadium paid him to be there.
I think so. They paid. I think I guarantee you they paid Kanye to be there.
And I think Nike paid him for that song that he did when he was supposed to drop. And it didn't drop. Because that song was featured on the Nike album. Right? Oh, God. I ain't getting, bro. This guy, no, I give it to him. Nah, I give it to him, bro. I give it to him. No one moves like Kanye. We have to accept.
We think like this.
Nah,
he thinks like this.
We have to accept, bro. We have to just accept. We have to accept. Bro.
It's crazy.
But another thing that was quite nice, I saw the new video for Hustler's Prayer. That's 25K featuring A-Reese. I'll be honest, I was so impressed. I was so impressed. And I actually asked you if you understand what happened there. Basically, the song, when it starts, and then it goes back at the end. The end is actually the beginning. But the song doesn't start there. It starts at the funeral. All right? So what has happened is that 25K does a drive-by on himself. And then now he's singing dead and looking at a funeral. Wow. I was like, wow.
The concept is crazy, bro.
The visuals are dope. The storyline is dope. And I like how they incorporated A-Reese, sort of like that mafia type of, guy there in the house. Oh, man.
You know what I thought of when I was looking at that, when I was watching that video? Don't cry. Zola's Don't Cry. The concept.
No, funny enough, I think it's more closer to KO, Sjava Goma Last.
Oh! Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think when I saw it, that's what I saw, right? Because it's got that sentimental value. Again, they talking close. Okay, always talk about his dead friend or his friend who's died away, was passed on, but he's also so there's death, but the imagery goes with the song, and it's so poetic. I think you could even maybe for the international guys liken it to Benediction.
Yeah.
Benediction with
Augusto Sina.
Augusto Sina, it's dope, man. And we never talk about visuals a lot here. I think hardly, but I had to put this in, man. I enjoy that they really went out, and I think 25K is taking this shit like seriously.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, he's taking this shit seriously. The music, the visuals, the features that he had. He's got the right mentality to actually make it.
Yeah, man, the visuals are clean. You can see. What was it? The director, Nate Thomas. Nate Thomas did his job there. So it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. During the week, I also saw Emtee meeting the Joburg mayor. You saw that?
No, I didn't catch.
So, I think the Joburg mayor before he died of COVID. So we had a new Joburg mayor, and they met, and Emtee played him his song Johannesburg, instead of Johannesburg. I found it weird.
How so?
I found it weird. I found it lame. I found it unnecessary. I know a lot of people were like congratulating Emtee, blah blah blah, but I think the mayor just used Emtee
for cloud.
Yeah, used Emtee for cloud, and it actually reminded me of the story where Kanye West, since we're talking about Kanye West, met Trump. Kanye West had, I think it was like 2 hours conversation with Trump. On this side, it was like a meet and greet, play the music. Okay, get the fuck out now. We need to work. Understand? And for me, it didn't really, because now people are like, oh, at least the mayor is meeting the people, Emtee didn't talk about shit.
Yeah.
There was no meeting. It was a meet and greet. Understand? I doubt if Emtee calls the mayor and is like, yo, dog, I'm performing some way, come through. He's not going to fucking pull up. Instead of using this opportunity, because Emtee grew up and he spends a lot of time in Joburg, they should have had a chat. What are the issues? What are the social issues there that we can look at? Give him that audience as someone who's lived there almost all their life. You get my point? But instead, okay, Emtee got his photo up as well. I was with the mayor and shit, But the mayor is just buying face with the younger generation of the populace of Johannesburg.
Yeah.
And it's not solving anything. It's not assisting anyone besides them two.
Yeah.
Understand?
He was using Emtee to get my 2000 to vote for him. That's all.
Well, Emtee also got a clout out of it because not everyone meets a mayor. And not because there's a video of a mayor like trying to dance to Emtee's song. And that is something that he will treasure, and I can imagine it helps solidify him as someone who's worth the mayor's time.
Yeah.
But other than that, no one. I saw people being happy. I was like, what the fuck for? I'm sorry, maybe I sound sour.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. Like,
nothing came out of that meeting. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Nothing came out of that meeting.
Nothing. And maybe that was the plan, that nothing comes out of it. But why do they then drum it down everybody's fucking throats that they met? And this was all over. The city of Joburg posted it on their Twitter page. Emtee posted it on his socials. He met the mayor. Fuck.
Hey, bro. They got too much time on their hands, eh?
It would have been nice if they had to sit down and chat and Emtee actually tells him who was supplying him with weed when he was selling weed. So then they can clean up Johannesburg for real.
Yeah, I was about to say now that Emtee lived in Joburg. He saw the bad side of Joburg before he got the money. He could have just, had a 2 hour, at least 2 hour conversation with the mayor.
Or maybe not take it that far. maybe they take it far. The guy is busy, supposedly. All right. Don't know. Maybe he's also going to be stealing our money. But supposedly these guys are busy. At least give him like 30 to 45 minutes. You can say a lot of things. Even if maybe he can't resolve them or have a plan, you can always say, you know what, I'm going to give it to this MEC to deal with it, and I'll give you guys, maybe Emtee wants to start some sort of, outreach program, understand, for the guys or street kids in Joburg or whatever, safe housing and stuff like that. And then they can spearhead that with the mayor at the top, of course, through direction of the mayor via the MEC and all that shit. That's the dope shit to happen. But just to see the mayor, hey man, this is a Joburg native. We're proud of you, hey, Johannesburg. All right, cut. It's, for me, it was so stupid, bro.
Yeah.
It was, and that's why I'm going on about it. I just found it stupid. And a lot of people sort of like gave Kanye a whole lot of shit when he did it with Trump. But I think if Kanye went there and he spoke about real issues, he's from Chicago, right? And I think even after that, that's when Trump started talking more about Chicago, and how they're going to increase policing and all that shit. You might not like the two guys. You might not like, you thought they were scheming. But if there was a positive, and Kanye, it's never been revealed what they spoke about. But if it was revealed that Kanye actually spoke about real shit, and there was some sort of impact in terms of how Trump looks at the Chicago situation and how to assist the citizens of Chicago, that's some dope shit. I understand it. But just meeting up with a guy and playing him his song from your phone, dog.
Nothing came out of it.
Yeah.
Nah.
And I think even the mayor's kids are fuckazaring that shit, dog. I don't think they buy.
You don't think they're going to Apple Music?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But another thing that I didn't think of, man, did you hear that Ronaldo is signed for Man U?
I'm so relieved. I don't know if you saw my WhatsApp statuses. I was ranting about it because they said there were reports and rumors that he might be going to City. We don't
Not
want
rumors,
him.
it was reports.
Reports,
reports.
that he might be going to City. I was so mad.
Why?
I don't want him at City. Like, okay, I looked at it this way. We are already successful. Why should Ronaldo come to City? Also, my cousin argued this, that he's going to help City. In what? Won the league, got to the finals of the Champions League. He went from winning the Champions League at Real Madrid, went to a team in Italy that had been winning the league 8 consecutive times in a row. Got there, won the league the year he signed. Second year, he failed to win the league, failed to get to the finals of the Champions League. Now he wants to go to City. So this guy is basically jumping from one successful team to another to piggyback the success of that team. So I was like, no, man, let this guy go to a smaller team or a team that's currently struggling. He must get those guys, carry that team to the league, to the title of the league, and hopefully to the Champions League. So I was mad at it that way, and the fact that I don't like him personally.
Okay, I can vibe and I can understand if you don't like him. But he's got a longer history with him and United, so I understand that part. But other than that, I don't think what you've said makes sense.
Okay.
Other than that,
okay,
all right. In whichever way you look at it, this made sense for City.
Okay.
All right. It's a loss for City.
How?
Ask me anything. Ask me whichever way. Do you want to look at it in a business sense?
Let's obviously in a business sense it'll increase.
So we don't have to talk about that.
That's
so you agree that in business sense
they made a loss.
Man City would have been much better. Okay. Yeah. In the Man City brand reaching where it might have not been, haven't reached so far, right? The exposure of the Man City brand to all the corners of the world where Ronaldo has been available. You don't see that? We talk about somebody who's played for United and Real Madrid and Juventus. But those are global brands. Those are global brands. I think you can find a Man United supporter everywhere in the world. Right? And Ronaldo going to City exposes City to those markets.
Yeah, that goes back to the business side of it. Doesn't that go back to the business side of it?
Well, partially business, but partially you can find another kid who is Edison Cavani in Uruguay who says, I'm exposed to City, I want to play for City when I grow up.
Oh, I see. The next generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on those two counts, you agree with me?
Yeah,
that's
I
a
agree
loss.
with you.
All right.
Yeah.
City has just sold their top goal scorer of all time.
Aguero.
They've got an unreliable striker in Jesus. City has been trying to get Kane. They lost. They didn't get Kane. They were willing to spend, I think the last count was like 120 or 130, but Tottenham didn't want to negotiate. People were saying that Tottenham will negotiate if City starts talking about 150 or upwards. That never happened, right? They need a proven goal scorer. You counted all those accolades from last year. How much did Sergio Aguero contribute to those accolades? Now you take that guy out. Who's your striker now? As we sit here, who's your main striker? Last week, your guy won by 5 goals, but you're playing Norwich, a newly promoted team. Now, if you're going against Liverpool, right? One of the best defenses. Van Dijk is back. Where the fuck are the goals going to come from?
You just signed Grealish.
Grealish is not a prolific striker. He's not even a striker. He's a winger.
Pep strikes him.
No, he's playing wing. The guy you were striking with last week, I'm telling you more about your team now. The guy who was striking last week was Sterling. Jesus was playing on the other side.
And Sterling.
Grealish was playing. The previous game, similar thing. Now, where Torres is too young to be the main striker, Jesus has proven that he's not a 20-goal striker. And you need that prolific striker to win the league. Where are the goals going to come from? I'm not talking about playing Norwich and Birmingham or whatever else those guys. I'm talking about when you're playing Chelsea, playing Tottenham, playing Liverpool, Man U. Where are the goals going to come from?
From those guys. They have to. They have to. Now they have to score.
Marvin, don't. Come on.
They have to. Now
these guys were willing to spend. Wait, these guys were willing to spend 130 million pounds
on Kane,
a proven goal scorer, because they know you selling me now that you know better than Guardiola, who coaches these guys on a daily basis, and you saying it was a waste for him to try and sign Kane because anybody can score. That's what you're saying now, right? They'll have to score. So Guardiola, who coaches these guys on a weekly basis, wanted to spend 130 million pounds to get Kane in, to get a guaranteed scorer, a proven scorer, right? And you saying that would have been a waste because somewhere along the line they're gonna come.
No. Look at my.
No, wait. Before you answer,
yeah.
Acknowledge that I've captured what you're saying, right? Because you are saying, wait, I asked you where the goal's going to come from. You're saying they're going to have to score. They'll make it. They'll come from somewhere. So I'm asking, with that thinking, what you're saying, you are actually saying there was no need for Guardiola to go and try and get Kane.
There was a need.
Then why are you saying that Ronaldo wouldn't have been an add-up into that? Because he's a proven goal scorer.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys need. You just said now there was a need. So there is a need. Where are the goals going to come from?
I said they have to score. You know, Aguero missed half of the season last season, right? we still won the league. We still got
He
to
missed
the
half the season. How much goals did he score last season?
He didn't score over 30 goals.
Who's talking about 30 goals? How many goals did he score? Do you know?
I don't know per se the number.
He scored goals, right?
He scored goals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he scored goals. Okay. So he missed half the season and he scored goals. Okay. Let's talk about the case where he's not scoring goals. He's a known prolific striker. Do you know how much, like, if you're playing against Ronaldo, you're playing against Messi, you already have to, like, put 2 people on him, right? I don't know why we're arguing this point. Now, you talking about Ronaldo should have gone to a lower team so that he can raise the team and go to Champions League. Again, that is a non-starter. Ronaldo, at the most, he's at, 36, 37 now? He's probably got 2 more or 3 seasons. He's not going to go and waste his time getting Norwich or getting those mid or Everton. Dude, he doesn't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
So why would he sit down and go and go and play for Everton?
To solidify his goatness that I carry the team.
Didn't he carry Real Madrid?
Would you say he carried Real Madrid?
The guy was scoring close to a goal a match. What has happened? What has happened to Real Madrid after Ronaldo left?
Yeah, they tanked.
Come talk. Like, I can't have a conversation with you when you don't think through the shit that you say.
The thing is with Ronaldo, it's more of emotion than fact. I gotta admit that with Ronaldo.
No, wait, Marv. I gave you that when I started talking. I said, you know what? If you don't like Ronaldo, I'll give you that. Then I said to you, the rest of the stuff, it does not make sense what you said.
Yeah,
and I've just gone point by point, proving to what you're saying does not make sense because City, in actual fact, City needed Ronaldo more than Ronaldo needed City. And I'm telling you now, I think there's less than 5 days or so for the window to close.
When window to close.
If you don't find a proven goal scorer, which I don't know where you're gonna find now, because it's late. If you don't find a proven goal scorer, my man, you've seen how United has improved. You saw Chelsea won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Right? And then they go and they spend 100 million to get Lukaku. I've proven my point. I don't think
we will see, my guy.
If Chelsea sees that, okay, fine. I think they came second.
No, they
third.
They came third. Man U came
second. They came third, right? And they won the Champions League, right? Bear in mind, they came third after their greatest midfielder, Frank Lampard, had fucked up half the season. And they came third. And they still said, Nana, we need a proven goal scorer. So now you've got Cavani and Ronaldo, right? 2 proven goal scorers in United. And you've got a scoring midfielder in Fernandes. All right. Chelsea, you've got Lukaku, proven goal scorer. You've got Werner. Yes, he struggled last year, but before then, when he was playing in Germany, he was a proven goal scorer. Okay, cool. You've got Havertz, right? Behind them, you've got Mason Mount, right? And then you've got the Jorginho Kante, the best midfield in the world currently. Jorginho and Kante, right? Yeah. All right, let's go to Liverpool. Liverpool, you've got, you know the front three.
Yeah.
And now they've added Jota. And now their biggest problem, which was the defense, is sorted out because and I'm telling you now, Marvin.
Yeah.
What I've just said to you now is the reason why Pep wanted to spend 130 on Kane. It was not a waste, my brother. it was not that they've just got money lying around. It's because they understood what the fuck was up.
All money, bro. All money was just lying around. They needed to spend.
Okay. I don't know.
Who did you guys buy this season?
Forget about us. Forget about us, bro. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe
it's gonna be the what do you call it? The last dance with Ronaldo.
It is, man. They gave him a 2-year contract, which I think is fair.
Yeah.
Because I mean he's getting old, but he's still prolific, and he still inspires. And you guys have just got Grealish, you've got Jesus, you've got Torres, you've got it's a proven team, but you still need that Van Dijk character, that leadership
the guy,
character.
yeah.
You understand that leader. So, and hence I'm saying that as much as you don't want to admit it, which is clear to me now, but he would have been a very good addition. And I know Man City supporters were looking forward to it, and I saw on Twitter they were crying when it didn't come through. But anyway, we'll see how it turns out. The one interesting thing, talking about people crying, Percy left Brighton.
Eish.
Okay? Percy leaves Brighton, and Brighton supporters are happy. They're not happy that he left.
Yeah.
They're happy that they don't have to deal with South African Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Yo. Hey, we were terrorizing Brighton, eh?
Oh, man.
On Twitter.
Dude, when they announced, I think it was yesterday, when they announced that he's leaving, the war started between the South African fans and the Brighton fans. Because the Brighton fans are like, Hugh, we could have a break. And the South African fans were like, y'all gonna get relegated. Dude, it was like so fucking funny watching that shit.
But I think, I think we started the war. I think we started the Twitter war.
No, I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing. I'm just saying, you'd think about it. I've never seen a team say they are happy, not about the player leaving.
Yeah.
But they're just happy that there's going to be some supporters that they're not going to see, right? Like these guys were like toxic and shit. Because every time that was on the bench, bro, South African supporters are there, bro.
Yo, I know.
Or they dissing everyone, the coach, the players, and what. It became like an issue because I think even the admin for that page was blocking now. Because
we're abusive.
Brighton would announce a team. Brighton would trend. Now would trend. You go to the Brighton page, like out of 100 comments you see, 1 or 2 are like the English Brighton supporters. Hey, you've got fucking comments in Zulu and Sotho.
You just see Brighton. The rest is Sotho.
Dude.
You just see Brighton. The rest of the sentences are in Zulu. And the memes, because they don't understand our memes. Like the pictures, the meaning behind the pictures.
So another thing that I noticed, now this I'm proud of South Africans on this one.
Yeah.
They say they don't like Brighton anymore, and they're unsubscribing.
Yeah. Unfollowing.
And why I'm saying I like that is that as South Africans mostly we just talk.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm having a laugh. I think I kept on. There was a time where we were tracking Joe Biden's Twitter stats.
Yeah.
And I kept on saying to you, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. And I was like, fuck. When Americans say they don't fuck with you anymore,
they unsubscribe.
They actually just bounce, bro. Like we were talking about now, Fresh and Fit. They've lost 80,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm lying. 60,000 subscribers over the past week because people are like, we're not fucking with this shit.
You're fake.
In South Africa, people will complain but still stay.
Yeah.
People will complain on Twitter but still support, whether it's political. People will complain about Chiefs but still subscribe to them, and
that's
you understand.
Me.
And that's the thing that I think we need to talk about, the social impact. When when you say something, let's talk about chief supporters. I'm a chief supporter.
Yeah,
right?
me too, man.
For the past 2 years, chief supporters have been, I think chief supporters are the most vocal soccer fans on SA social media.
Yeah.
And they're very, very passionate. I think last month or 2 months ago, they had a march. They organized a march to go and confront the royal family. The royal, it's a family team, bro. It's a royal family
business.
Yeah, it's a family team. So, but they were there, bro. They're like, okay, cool, sharp. In England, when supporters are unhappy, they stop going to the stadium. So the thing is, what people don't understand in SA, coming back to my initial point, with social media can pick up, like on YouTube, they can pick up negativity because you can vote down. What is it called again?
Thumb down. What do you?
It's a thumb down. But let me see what I'm talking about. This thing, the thumb down.
The dislike.
So you can vote. On Twitter, you can't dislike. On Facebook, you can't dislike. Your comment, right, says that you're unhappy.
Yeah.
Right? But the issue is the what is it? Algorithm picks up engagement. So your negative comment counts as an engagement. So if, for instance, there's a sponsor or a company that wants to work with Kaizer Chiefs, they look at the engagement. They can't pick up that the engagement is negative. So they're like, oh shit, you've got so much engagement, which means our brand can be exposed to those people, right? They can't pick up that it's negative unless they go in and read each comment, which they're not gonna do.
Yeah.
You've seen those stats.
Yeah.
Engagements, retweets, and all of that shit. Do you understand? So, and that's what I was saying. If you're unhappy, look at the action that you're making, because you might be making action that is actually beneficial to the people that you're saying you're unhappy about.
To the brand or,
You understand? If you say you're unhappy with Casper, you trolling Casper, or even AKA, you trolling AKA, you actually, especially on like Twitter and Facebook, you're actually helping the nigga.
Because he's getting engagement.
Exactly. And he can monetize that shit. Understand? So I'm happy, going back to the Brighton issue, I'm happy that South Africans have realized that the power is not about just whining and chilling. The power is saying, well, I'm just going to remove. Because now, unfollow, the subscribers go down, which now whoever's looking is like, oh, Brighton doesn't have a bigger footprint in social media as we thought. It affects them now.
Yeah.
The engagement has gone down because you've unfollowed, so you don't see that shit, you don't engage with it anymore. It benefits you. That's a bigger statement than just saying, hey, Futek, hey, Graham Potter, Futek. You're not going to get relegated.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, Brighton goes to the sponsors like, oh, check out the engagement, right?
Yeah.
Boom, we had so many retweets.
Ask for more money.
Yeah, well, so that I'm happy about. It really, really does make a difference.
We bounce now. We're like white people.
We woke.
Yeah, we woke.
We're
like white people now.
Talk about being white people and black and colored. DJ Zinhle is black.
Yo.
Yeah. She's pregnant and she's got a new show. Now, I've never known, I had a debate with someone about this issue. I've never known DJ Zinhle to use social media and use personal shit, like her personal life to promote her shit. And I'm going to call this out, like, first up, I just thought that the pregnancy reveal was aligned to her announcing that show.
Me too. I also thought that.
And I was a little bit disappointed in a way, because I've never thought of her to be like Bonang. Like, I know Bonang doesn't have a kid, so don't go into comments and talk shit. But the point is, they don't. And Bonang, I'm just teasing. I know Beehive and wada.
Yeah.
But there are many celebrities that use what's happening in their lives to promote their shit, even if it's like a sensitive shit. And I think that's one of the points. I never agree a lot. I look out for this guy for humor. But that's what Slick Talk said about the Casper album, where it's like you put your unborn ultrasound baby on the cover because you want to touch us emotionally. And do you get my point?
Yeah.
And I guess the Casper fans will say, you know, he's making history for the kid. When the kid grows up, oh, I was in the cover, it's so sentimental. But the way it was done, man, I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
You understand? And it seems like a little bit whack.
It is.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm a little bit disappointed with Zinhle. I'm sure she's not going to lose sleep over my disappointment. But I'll still say it.
Yeah, you're right. 100%, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I looked at it this way, right? I was like, exactly how you looked at it. Like Zinhle is such a huge brand. She didn't need this pregnancy reveal to, like, I mean, in a week, Zinhle would trend like three times in a week alone for not doing anything.
No, but mostly, and that's why I'm saying I'm so disappointed. Just to emphasize on the point, it's mostly about the work. It's mostly about Era by Zinhle. You know, it's mostly about Cairo having her own brand. Have you seen that Zinhle hardly posts Cairo, which is their kid with AKA, but AKA posts Cairo a lot, right? And that's the thing. That's why I got to respect her. I was like, oh shit, this woman at least she trains most of the time when it comes to the work.
Yeah, she puts in. Yeah,
work, bro. It's always about the work. So this, and even her having a reality show, I was like, what?
It's news on its own.
You know?
Hair by Zinhle, trends. New store all over Africa, trends. Furnitures, trends. Like, she could have just said, guys, new show coming, premiering on MTV Base or Channel.
But I'm even going to that, Marvin. I'm even going to reality show for Zinhle.
Yeah.
I can get the other celebrities, but her, the way she's portrayed herself as so private, and now really, really, I think Zinhle is at a point where she might be making more money in business than music.
Music, yeah.
So she's making more money in business than pop culture, which is the music, and now this reality show. Why do you want to? Maybe the bag was too much to ignore, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not really sure. Unless maybe it's going to be a staged reality show. So we only see what she wants us to see.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
There's not going to be like scandals like a Soto Abantu reality show. You understand?
Yeah.
But for me, I was like, this is new.
I didn't think she would do this.
Who's banging her?
Metabongs. Allegedly.
Who's Metabongs?
A member of Black Motion, you know, the duo, Black Motion, the DJs.
Oh, the one is banging Zoto and the other. Snap.
The short one is banging Zoto. Kijile. And then Metabongs, the tall one, the skinny, the one that dances a lot.
Yeah.
He's dancing his way into Zinhle's heart.
Okay. I didn't see that coming. Damn.
Yeah. So, bro.
Damn.
And here's the thing with Zinhle. I've realized all her boyfriends and exes ever since she became famous are all younger than her.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. AKA younger. That colored guy she dated after AKA was
Indian.
Was Indian.
Yeah, it was Indian.
Younger.
Yeah.
Like she went back to AKA and now they broke up. Metabongs, younger.
Oh. I almost thought you said younger chief.
No. You gotta say the chief. She likes them young.
It's a new era by Zinhle. New era by Zinhle.
Her Majesty.
Yeah. That for me. I'm happy for her for the pregnancy. Of course, I'm not trying to shit on that. I just wonder what AKA is feeling about this.
Bruh.
I think he lost out on a good one there.
He lost out on a queen That's
I
one
think
thing
he's
I can.
regretting.
Yo, he is 100%.
Yeah.
Imagine, and worse.
But we don't know. Maybe Zinhle is like a handful, when you're dating her.
yeah,
Because we're just looking at the public image. Maybe
outside.
behind closed doors, bro, the Zuluness comes out, and now you've got the Zuluness and the coloredness.
Yes.
It's a
Eish,
fucking
a
storm.
movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking storm in
It's
there.
a movie.
Um,
So, but bruh, like I think, AKA at the back of his mind, he always thought I would go back there.
yeah, most probably. Yeah.
Gasperi.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that he would wanna go there now.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
It's very difficult. I mean, you'll know that someone when you break up, they're gonna probably date. I mean, it's only fair.
Yeah.
But to have a baby,
Eish.
that's another one, man. That's another one. But yeah, look, all the best to her and the little one. In actual fact, just to close off, I really hope that at some stage DJ Zinhle gets married. I think she's got those marriage qualities. Again, we just know the public image, people, before you shout at us. But I really do hope the best for her, man. She gets married. I think she deserves it. I think she's like a loyal chick type of shit.
Yeah.
The ride or die.
Yeah. She
ride or
does. She
die
doesn't
type.
have scandals.
And she's smart, man. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's into business. I mean, I wish, she can come and pick up this bum here.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, and get me. I mean, I'll be a house husband.
Hey, any day.
Yeah. I wish she can come back at home at what time, at whatever. 1 o'clock in the morning, wake me up if she wants to hit one round. I'll work, man.
You'd work.
Yeah, I'll keep the home fires burning, play with Cairo there.
Yeah.
Be a sex slave. Yeah, I don't care.
So tell me, if you were AK, would you go back?
Nah, it's tough, man. It's tough. For a guy, it really, really, really is different from a... I think a woman would, like, if you had a kid with a woman, and then you have another kid somewhere else, and then there's a chance of you going back. Guys, as guys, we've got the problem of just imagining your partner or your ex-partner just being banged, by someone else. And then now there's a kid, there's proof. So you see this kid, I know it's going to be a dark humor, but you see this kid, you're like, shit, this kid came from there, and what used to go there? It's it's crazy. It's like...
Fucks with you.
Yeah.
Fucks with
yeah, because it involves fucking, That's the crazy shit about it,
Yeah.
So, me personally, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't. I've never been in that situation, but I think, man, it's just, you just don't want, it's like somebody robbing you.
Yeah.
It's like pickpocketing.
Rah.
I think sometimes you get more angry at someone stealing 10 rands, like pickpocketing you, than someone stealing 200 rands, like from your bank account.
Yeah.
Understand? Like, it's like it's violation, bruh. You're violating me. It's like violation,
You
bruh.
violated
It's deep.
me.
It's deep, bruh.
Yo,
You went in and stole the jewels, nigga.
bruh. Like, the thing...
So,
bruh.
yeah, sorry.
We keep imagining things.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So that's what...
Of course. That's what really fucks us up.
Yeah, it fucks us up.
And also, we don't have an outlet. Like as gents, I'm not going to come to you and say, yo, dog, you remember us? Hey, bro. Hey, they doing it dirty, dog. They doing it dirty. I'm not going to come and do that because I need to echo. I'm like, fuck that bitch, dog. Yeah, we out here, man. Let's go and get to Tabi saying, bro. And Tabi saying gives it up, bro.
Yeah.
We always try to echo, but deep down, we're not going to entertain that shit, right? Talk about entertaining shit, bro. I read an article, OnlyFans is not going to go through with the suspension.
But easy, man.
Yeah, man. That's all to the lonely hearts, man. To the lonely hearts. And funny enough, during that article that I read, they actually said what I was speaking about, where I said, if OnlyFans wants to clean up their image, the only way they can do it is to actually use the OnlyFans brand, but make it exclusive. So start a different side of the brand where maybe the explicit content will be, to find out that they're doing that.
See, you're smart.
No,
You're a genius.
I'm undiscovered.
You're undiscovered.
Yeah. There's people that listen to this podcast. They don't take me seriously, bro.
Bruh, they don't know that you're giving away $1 billion, a billion, not even rent, $1 billion gem for free.
I'm dropping gems on this podcast twice a week. Bruh, imagine that shit, bro.
Imagine.
You know, there's people that just maybe don't even have to go to college or whatever, bro. They just listen to
just
our podcast.
listen to you.
They know Tony somewhere is going to drop a gem in between talking ass and football. In between talking ass and football, I'm going to drop ass.
Something is going to come out of it.
I'm going to drop a gem, dog. Drop a gem. You know, mix it up. You know, cater for the wider market. Cater for the sports fans. Cater for the hip-hop fans. Cater for the ass fans. And cater for the serious guys, you know. Corporates. Yeah. Corporate, bruh.
Jeez.
Yeah. So... But besides that, like I knew, man, there's too much money involved for them to carry on with that shit.
Yeah.
And basically, they were going to close down the company.
They're going to tank.
Yeah, they're going to close down the company. And as you know with these things, man, money talks, dog.
Morality doesn't pay.
I'm missing my words, man. I don't know what's happening with my English. I must stop chilling with blacks.
I remember telling someone this week, but I was telling her the opposite. It was like, she was like, I was like, come back to the gym. She's an old member. So I was like, when are you coming back to the gym? I miss seeing you. So she's like, nah, I'll come back in summer. I was like, hey, it's summer, man. She's like, no, it's not summer, it's spring. So I was like, hey, we are black. We only have winter and summer.
Yeah,
you spend too much time with white people. We don't have autumn and spring. We have summer and winter. When it stops getting sunny, it's winter.
Yeah.
When it's sunny, it's summer. When you spend too much time with white people. So with you is the other way.
Yeah, I think I need to give them time. Yeah,
you wanna go
I think like black people in the hood, brother, get like irritated with the kids that went to Model C schools when they come back to the hood and they're speaking English. You understand? So I think it will be beneficial for both parties.
Yeah,
they carry on with their vernac. I get back my English data bundles up. Yeah, you know. Because it's at some stage, man, you're staying in the north, you need to speak to the white person.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
You can't speak with broken English.
You wanna
trying to be Karen there by Pick and Pay. I just don't understand. This chicken piece is off. This guy is not angry enough.
Listen.
Just listen.
I want the manager. Not the manager.
No, man.
I want the manager. I want to speak to the manager.
Dude, they're not gonna take you seriously, dog.
You need to go to Caucasus Mountains.
You know, it reminds me of this other clip. I don't know if you remember the clip. There's this guy who was coming to pick up his money from this other Afrikaans farmer or some shit like that.
I remember the clip.
And he's leaning against the car. So the Afrikaans farmer is like, yo, man, I told you that, you're not gonna get your money, what? He says, yeah, you, yes, you're making me angry. So now they get to a part, right, which is the biggest threat. Well, if you say it's in vernac, it's a big threat. If somebody says to you, hey,
yeah.
Hey, you don't see me. You don't see me. You don't know me. This Afrikaans guy is like, no, I know you. We work hey, you making me see me.
I remember that clip.
This Afrikaans guy is like, he's fucking confused what the fuck this guy is talking about.
He wanted his money.
Yeah, hey, and he grab his head, right? Hey, you make me so angry. You make me so angry.
Yo, I'm gonna look for it. I know I'm gonna find it.
So
somewhere.
yeah, man, you must find it. So, like, there's sometimes where you just need to. I know that black people, when we're angry, we resort back to our vernacular to fully express
mother
our
tongue.
anger.
Yeah.
But the other guy just sometimes doesn't get. When you say you don't see me, he's like, this guy's losing his mind now.
Yeah.
Eh? He's expecting, hey, fuck. But anyway, let's get to the music, man. Bit of a dry spell, okay. We've got that Demondes. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Demondes.
Demondes, and we've got Gemini Major, the songs that we're going to try, or not try, but sort of like have a listen to. You say you like the Demondes, eh?
I like that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
No problem.
You said, what did you say?
And again, the beginning of the song, it sounded like Slide, like a cheaper version of Blakey. Hence, when you first played it for me, I was like, "Is this Somnyama?" And then listening to it thoroughly, Somnyama comes in like later in the song. Yeah, you can clearly hear that this is Blakey.
But wait. Am I lying? Saying I heard you say you liked it.
Yeah, I like it.
Also, I'm not lying.
No, you're not lying.
Okay. Because I'm thinking that you
hear me? You're trying to the guy. No.
You're leaning on that side.
This
nigga's mistaken.
I'm just critiquing. I'm just critiquing Demondes' flow and voice.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, let's have a listen, man. Let's see why you like it. All right, this is the song is called "When I'm Dead." I'm sorry not to mention it. It features Blackie and Flame. Yep, let's listen. I've been waiting on it. And once I get it, they gon' hate me for it. Woke up in this bitch, they gon' ride. This is Demondes. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm good.
Doesn't Flame sound like a Blackish, like a watered down Blackish?
No, he's a fake Trevor Scott. That's we just knew from the, and that's what I'm gonna get. Actually, should I start or should you start?
Start.
Okay. This song. Okay, here's Blackie. Okay, cool. You guys have heard Blackie. All right, cool. So this song for me sounds so dated. It sounds like a song that should have come out like 3 years ago. All right?
Okay.
It because the style of the song belongs in that era. It belongs in that Trevor Scott. I know I said it's a fake Trevor Scott, but it really does sound like that era of Goosebumps and all of that shit, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, Flame, I'm not really sure whereabouts and how and what we're going to do with this nigga. At some stage, he needs to really move beyond that type of music. This song sounds like that, even with Blackie on it, and Blackie has got a new flow that is quite fresher. But since Flame dominates the chorus, and the start of the first few bars are Flame singing, and he's on the chorus, it just makes the song so dated, right? It's like 3 years old for me. And that's the critiquing. I'm not even looking at it in terms of the quality of the song. It's just like, bring it forward, guys. Bring it now. Yeah. Sila. We're here. Yeah. Understand? You all have been eating off this type of music for years now, right? But we need improvement. We really need improvement. Okay, so, you go.
How do I come back from what you just said?
I made sense. I made sense. Unless you wanna lie to the people.
Let me think of a lie, bro. Let me think of a lie. Like how do I come back? Like from what you just said, how do I come back and say?
Well, look, you can agree or you can disagree.
No, You
It's
saying
up to
it,
you, dog.
I'm thinking about it, like you saying it, and you gave a perfect example of the Goosebump era, the Mamacita era. Like, I'm just thinking about it, and like, we are listening to it,
Yeah.
and then you're saying that, and I can clearly hear it. But then there's that one exception. The second verse, the third verse, when Blakey comes in, Blakey's different.
And that's and I agree, and that's why I noted that, because to me, and as I said, even Blakey can't save it, because the two artists that are dominating 75% of the song through the chorus and the first verse sound so dated. Blakey comes in on the second verse. By the time Blakey comes in, the song has set the mood, has set where it's meant to be.
Yeah.
The cadence is set. You understand? And I when I listened to it, that's the first thing I heard. I was like, no, man.
Or worse, you don't even get to Blakey's verse.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well. And I just say to Flame, people say he's talented. And it seems like he's talented in production as well, because he's the one who actually produced the last song from Nestasy, Jack.
Oh.
Yeah, he produced Jack, right? So that's dope.
Yeah.
And maybe until he finds a new voice in terms of being in front of the mic, maybe that's what he needs to just push a little bit more until he finds his new voice. Because this year, dog, like this like we gave that feedback on AK and Kozatic. This is just lazy.
Yeah.
This is just fucking lazy. And they know they've got fans, so the fans are going to click and they're still going to listen because it's Flame and Blackie. But this is lazy. If we're talking about just like creativity, this is lazy.
Yeah, niggas is lazy.
Yeah.
This is why my piano is taking everything. It's taking over.
Okay. But that's true. That's true. It really hip hop really needs people that are gonna reinvent and move it to the next era. And this guy's doing what they're doing is not gonna help anyone. Talk about a new era, man. Let's listen to Ewele, which is Gemini Major featuring Danny What and Focalistic. Let's hear what he's gotta say. It's in Mpana Malawi.
Mfana wa Malawi. Oh.
I've been dealing with a lot of love. I got to be strong.
Okay, I'm gonna give Focalistic a few bars, man.
Okay.
Because
20 years a lot. I've been feeling like pop. All eyes on me. Wanna know how I live.
okay, I've heard enough.
Okay.
I've heard enough. Do you wanna take this first?
Afrobeat, feel good, motivation. It can get a boring from after listening to it for a while. It can get okay. I heard you. 2020 was a lot. This year's gonna get better. Yeah. What else? That's how I feel. You?
You say Afrobeat. You don't feel a little bit of piano in it?
I felt a little bit of sped up piano, like this, sped it up a bit. So
And that's actually interesting, because I actually agree with you. And piano is developing at such a fast pace, and I'm wondering where it's gonna end up. Like, when I say it's gonna end up, like the true, like the definition of piano to the world, right? So we understand piano here in SA, but even here in SA, it's developing so fast. The lyrics are getting better. The BPMs are changing there and there. So I wonder what's the, Afrobeat. We can hear this is Afrobeat because now Afrobeat developed to this, and this is what the rest of the world was introduced to, and everybody understands this is Afrobeat, right? piano changing so much and infiltrating so many territories, I just wonder how it's gonna look, and what are we gonna say? This is the piano look. Angazi if I'm making sense. Like, this is the piano
The
look.
blueprint.
Yeah, like if it sounds like it's piano, right? Because how piano, we got introduced to piano and how it sounded, there was a lot of keyboard playing, there was a lot of jazzy, stuff about it, less lyrics, you understand? It's totally different to what it is now, which now is more closely aligned to Kwaito, old school Kwaito. It's like, if you really take Kwaito back to your early 2000s, it sounded like what piano is right now. So I just wonder, I don't know which is the right path, but I just wonder how the final sound of piano is going to, or the approved sound, if you want to call it that, the recognized sound of how piano sounded or how it should sound is going to sound like. In terms of this song, for me, I really think they can make it big with the TikTok thing. There can be dance moves to this music. Again, it's pretty standard. I think Gemini Major is challenging himself in terms of what the production is to do to what this sounds like. This is sort of a small departure from what he's used to or what we know of him. So this is, getting out there. Focalistic, he must take a break. Yeah.
Overplayed.
I said it. He must take a break. And by the way, on the previous song, Black is also getting to that stage where he just needs to take a break and re-energize and actually get to a point where they've got something to fucking say.
Yeah.
Understand that? How many times you're gonna say it's like Park, it's all eyes on me? Like, come on, dog. Like, people have been saying that ever since Park said that line, which was in 1995 or 96. So we've had how many versions of that line over the past 25, 26 years, dog? It's like fucking crazy.
It's overplayed.
You get my point. And that's one of your first bars. And then you go on this Kwaito jingle. And then you go to, okay, I understand the tech line because you need to identify yourself. Axie, what? So I understand that part. But the rest of it, bro, it's like lazy. Actually, you sticking up Gemini Major, bro. Yeah, this is a proper stick up, bro, and we're all watching. That was, again, lazy fucking musician. I don't know the Danny chick.
Yeah, me too.
I think she's from outside the country in terms of SA. She sounds decent. I don't know. I can't critique her on it. I don't know her. But Foka, dog, this is some lazy bullshit, dog.
Just need to take a break.
Give back Gemini Major his money, whatever he fucking paid you for this shit, dog. You don't deserve to get paid, bro. It's a copy and paste from your other songs, and then you just made a verse from all that other shit that you've done before. This is lazy. That being said, our music audience in SA, again, is not probably the smartest. And they're probably going to jam to the Foka verse because it sounds familiar. It touches on. But for me, dog, this is lazy. And quite fortunately, I'm not the target market for this type of music. So probably I need to send in an invoice for my daughter playing this shit. Yeah, well, because this, I don't know, man. And that, like I say, working hard, right, is commendable. But when it comes to music, when it comes to acting, when it comes to anything that has to do with creativity, sometimes working hard is to your detriment, right? Because you end up, Lil Wayne dropped an album, I think, was it earlier this year or last year?
Late last year.
Late last year. He drops an album which nobody gives a fuck about. People might talk about Yeah, but it's a different era, Tony. No, fuck no. Because whenever Jay-Z spits a verse, people want to hear. Whenever, do you understand? Whenever Eminem has also started to water down his image. But whenever prominent people spit a verse, people want to hear. And at some stage, Lil Wayne was considered one of the best ever. Lyricists. But he's just got too much material out there, and sometimes you're like, no, man.
We've had
Nah, man. Like, come on, dog. Come on. Put some value on your shit, bro. Like, step back a bit and then hold back some shit. Like, and come out and do a proper work. That's why we spoke about the Kanye West thing. Besides that, he's got a fucking fantastic rollout. The mere fact that we haven't heard from this guy, we're not talking about the gospel stuff that he did, but from a proper hip hop, we haven't heard from him for a while, and it's not all over the place. We're hungry for that. Kendrick dropped a verse on one of the tracks that came out, Lil Beans or Lil Beam or whatever. People were excited. That verse trended. And what he was saying on that verse, I listened to it, it was dope. Do you get my point? So when it comes to creativity, there's a fine balance where you say, is more really good? So let's think about this. If I release 5 albums of okay standard in 5 years, an album a year, or I release 2 albums in 5 years, but that 2 albums are fucking dope.
That's more valuable.
I don't know, man. I'm not an artist, but just for me, it's just I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired of hearing this.
As a trip,
that fucking shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the Tupac line, dog. I'm tired.
We're tired.
Yeah, man. So anyway, Foka, I think Foka said he hates podcasters.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah. Add us to the list, nigga. But anyway, that's gonna be our show, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything that we haven't touched on that we're missing? Nothing coming up that is interesting. I'm looking forward. Just talk about Kendrick. He says his album is on the way, so I'm looking forward to that shit, bro.
Yeah. His last album was
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that shit because when I heard the verse that he dropped and he speaks about these fake activists around and he's been just, that verse, you guys must listen to it.
It's exciting.
The guy is Lil Bean, if I'm not mistaken, featuring Kendrick. Have a listen to that, man. And that style is actually the early 2010 style, the beats, where the beat changes mid-song.
Yeah.
I think the beat changes like 3 times on the track, bro. It's kind of awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah. But besides that, man, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, please do the shit, man. Like the stuff, man.
DSPs.
What's like? Subscribe,
comment,
and share with your
and
peoples. What else?
Catch us on Google Podcast.
Oh yeah,
Apple Podcast.
Catch us on the streaming apps where you get your favorite podcast. We're there as well, right next to your favorite podcast. So that's Google Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and everywhere else. And guys, please do comment and please do interact. I know the only interacting that we got recently is people saying that they didn't like the Casper joke. Where I think I said that is Casper the original of himself? We should ask his parents. I think it didn't go
like that.
No.
Okay.
It didn't.
We should stop talking about Casper.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I think that I saw some stuff that earlier on in the week talking about why Casper doesn't do diss tracks. I was like, nah,
Done.
scratch that. Yeah. I think we must find a new person to bully now. To pick on or some shit like that. But anyway, thank you for joining us, guys. It's been a fantastic show. As you can see, man, doing it on a Friday night, trying to give you guys some good shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be up. The audio is always up on the day of release, which is either Tuesday or Saturday. It's always up at 8:00 in the morning. The video always comes out in the afternoon. Still playing around with the times, but it comes out no later than 6:00 in the evening.
Yeah.
So please do check us out there. That's it, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Exhausted.
Yeah. And also I've got a lot of porn to fucking download. I'm kidding.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.